morning, dear students. Welcome to our channel Bio by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, today's topic is Aschelminthes. See, there are many names given to Aschelminthes. Nematohelminthes, nematodes, pinworms and roundworms. That has some reason we shall discuss later. As a part of history of evolution, in the embryo development, this comes in the next order of triploblastic pseudocoelomate. Why I am concentrating this point first? Because very first time we did learn about how evolution would have taken and how organ, cellular level, tissue level, organ level and organ system level would have been evolved. Here we can see these group of organisms, they are triploblastic pseudocoelomate. So why I am concentrating this is first, because on the basis of it, that whole organization and characteristics of that organisms belong to this phylum are depends upon types of embryo. Because of having this mesoderm with pseudocoelom, that is called false cavity. Pseudo means just fragmented, in fragmentation. But they got space to have the organ system, poorly developed organ system, since they have mesoderm as well as space. जैसे कि हमारे पास अगर पैसा है और घर में जगह नहीं तो हम खरीद करके ला नहीं सकते, वो हालत इसकी है. इसके पास मेसोडर्म है लेकिन जगह नहीं है, तो खरीद कर लाकर क्या करेंगे. इसके पास थोड़ी थोड़ी जगह है, इसलिए ऑर्गन और थोड़े ऑर्गन सिस्टम आ गए. और इसी ऑर्डर में मैं कुछ कहना चाहूँ तो यहाँ पैसा भी है और जगह भी है. इसका मतलब घर में जगह भी है, इसलिए बहुत सारी चीजें ला सकते हैं. वैसे मेसोडर्म भी है, मतलब सेल्स to form the organ system and to have the organ space for organ system is also there. Therefore, triploblastic pseudocoelomate has all organ system level of development, which is not present in triploblastic coelomate and triploblastic coelomate. And that is what in the evolutionary order, this is in the next order which has got this triploblastic pseudocoelomate with poorly developed organ system. But yes, organ system level of organization has started, and that is what Aschelminthes. Okay. Now let us continue with the general characteristic of this phylum. That very first, as I told you, formula, what should be? Habitat. If you are regularly seeing my video, you will get it, that how it is easy to be. So first characteristic should be regarding habitat. What is habitat? Let you see here. They are either aquatic or terrestrial, but they are also found as a parasites in plants and animals. So that is habitat. Now habit, as I told you, they are triploblastic pseudocoelomate, means what kind of organization they have. They have organ system level of organization, but poorly developed organ system, not well developed, because pseudo means fragmented cavity. So not all the organ systems are developed as that found in coelomate. Okay, that is second. Third, as already discussed a lot, that triploblastic pseudocoelomate, but they are bilaterally symmetrical. They have tube in tube body plan. What does it mean? Very first time. Otherwise, what we learn, blind sac body plan. It is in next order that they have mouth as well as anus. That means both opening. Otherwise, up to Aschelminthes, mouth was there but anus was not there. See in evolutionary trend how organisms are evolved. So it is in next order which has mouth as well as anus, and that is a special character can be asked in NEET. One of the following group of organism which has tube in tube body plan. One of the following group of organism which has both mouth and anus. And therefore you please remember this point. In that order, next one is that they have well developed or complete digestive system, as they are triploblastic pseudocoelomate. They have well developed digestive system, that means with mouth and anus. So all parts of the digestive system are there, well developed. Very important, in that digestive system I have to add one more point, and that is very important, that with the tube in tube plant with both mouth and anus, it is very important that with that digestive system they have muscular pharynx. So I am going to add here that word muscular pharynx, and that is already there. So please let you know this one is what muscular pharynx. This is very important. So as a part of NEET, why you have to remember? Because this is the first time that this one is evolved as a muscular pharynx. Earlier there was no. What does it mean? It means that voluntarily they can swallow. So see, before that it was not so. From here we have got that muscular pharynx, what we got. We swallow. The same way, these Aschelminthes were the first to swallow their food, and therefore their digestive system was evolved with muscular pharynx. Next one, that they have excretory system with excretory pores, and that excretory pore was the beginning of the nephridiophore, and then nephron. So therefore they are called as protonephridia. Please remember the word protonephridia to nephridia to nephron. Okay. Now next, that they have this well developed nervous system with neuroglia. Now they have head. To see that how they are involved with this head, these are the heads. In next figure also you can see that they have head region, and with that head region they got that neuron cells in the head region, and thereby neuroglia. So neuroglia means accumulation of neuron cell in a gap, that is neuroglia. So they have well developed nervous system with neuroglia, and underline please or remember this neuroglia. Next point, that they are unisexual. And very first time, अगर मैं ऐसा कहूँ तो गलत नहीं होगा, राजा रानी धरती पे अगर पहली बार आए तो ये एस्कैरिस बनकर आए। अब राजा रानी में कहने का अर्थ पहली बार मेल और फीमेल की धरती पे उत्पत्ति हुई, उसके पहले मेल फीमेल सेपरेट नहीं थे, hermaphrodite थे. See in evolutionary trend how it is going on to have the higher order of evolution. So first time male and female are involved on the earth. Before that there was no this kind of existence. So male Ascaris and female Ascaris. See the sexual dimorphism. What does it mean? Morphologically we can know which is male and which is female, and that is called sexual dimorphism. Question can be asked, what is sexual dimorphism? Very first time in which group of organism it is being appear? Name that organism. So group of organism is Aschelminthes and organisms are Ascaris. So what is the difference between them? And that also can be asked, that the difference between this male and female is that females are longer without hook tail and males are shorter with hook tail. That is also important point to be noted down. So once again come to the back as a point of characteristics. So they are dioecious, they are unisexual, that you got it. Now next point, that they have their fertilization is internal, direct as well as indirect. Indirect means through larvae, as we learn about parenchyma and amphibrustula for porifera and planula for coelenterata. Same way they have development through larvae, indirect development through larvae. So I hope you got this point with this diagram, and these examples are there. These examples with this nickname that you have to remember, because in examination generally in NEET they ask by their nickname also. So see roundworm, hookworm, filarial worm, eyeworm, mussels worm, guinea worm and pinworm. Remember this filaria worm. This causes the elephantiasis. This is what? It is very famous disease. हाथी पग, मतलब एक पैर हाथी के पग जैसा होता है, पैर जैसा होता है, इसलिए इसको हाथी पग हाथी पाय डिजीज बोला जाता है. तो वो किससे होता है? Filarial worm. What are the species? Wucheria bancrafti and Wucheria bali. These are the two species that get infected through Culex mosquito. Remember this point, that filarial worm enter in our body through one of the following vector, that is Culex, and when it get enter this what filarial worm, it get accumulated or get into the lymphatic system, generally in the lower limb, and therefore in Hathi elephantiasis, that Hathi pug means one leg become like a elephant leg, and therefore it is called as elephantiasis. I hope you got it, that what is elephantiasis and why it is called filaria, because of filarial worm cause it. Why it is called as elephantiasis? Because leg become like a elephant. Okay, that also belong to this. Therefore, it become important to note down as a point of question to be asked in NEET. I hope you got all this. To concentrate once again to have the fast revision, that muscular phalanx can be the point of NEET, as well as that they are pseudocoelomate first time, that can be the point of NEET, and excretory systems through protonephridia, that also can be the point of NEET, as well as sexual dimorphism. I hope you got it. Even if you are in doubt, you can ask in comment section. I appeal you to like and share our channel. If you are new, subscribe it. Happy learning.